What's going on, guys? Welcome to yet another episode and a first on YouTube. Probably even a first major real review.
Yeah, other than
beer. It's not even out
Twitter
yet.
and Untapped, right?
Yeah, and
Instagram.
It's not even out yet, so... Well, it was out to special Mug Club members, and
December
spoiler...
23rd.
Give you a hint what that might be. Yep, it's Assasin. 2016 vintage, aged in whiskey barrels. I believe he did... I don't even know, Elijah Craig, I think I heard this year.
Was it Elijah?
Yeah, and I think it's been like almost 18 months in the making. That's because I'm afraid of my own life here.
That's the typical lifespan of that beer, right?
Do you know the ABV on this guy this year?
No.
I heard 14.
Is it 14? Wasn't it 12.7?
It's been 12.7 in the Pappy barrels. This isn't going well. TG's wax game is strong. Always has been, always will be.
I will say the purple I wasn't a fan of.
No, and they switched the logo up.
In the bottle, it looks great.
Give that a go.
And I don't care what it looks like.
I can't.
As long as it's good.
Yeah, no, true. I mean, but they should do a green and gold Clark, because Packers. Just saying. Yeah, I don't think I'm even through the wax. This is the fun part. No pressure. Seriously, this is one of the hardest bottles we've ever opened, I think. Oh my god, guys, the moment. It's like a climax.
Everyone just seen me turn bright freaking red.
Yeah.
I don't want to fling this bottle across the room.
No. All right, it's all you, man. It's all you. Give her a pour up close.
Ooh.
Dude, it's time. I hope for viscosity. Oh, there it is. I've been waiting for this since 2014 again. Holy fucking fuck. Yes! Woo! She's back.
Just viscous.
Oh boy.
You could smell whiskey chocolate already. Not even in our face.
Look at that color of that foam, too. This is like when you take the plastic off an Apple product. It's rather orgasmic. People are coming with their fucking pants down watching this video. Okay, sorry, that was rated R. X. Well, there it is. As you saw the pour, it is pitch black. Very thin fingers worth of that dark mocha head that I love so much. Yep. It's dissipating like a Bourbon County.
Right.
Alcohol legs, obviously, for days. There's not much to be said about this, guys. The pour was absolutely viscous. It is like motor oil.
It is sticking.
Yep. This is what I loved so much about SR and
it's
previous batches.
It's clinging to the glass here. I mean, defying gravity, right?
I won a lottery, man. Thanks for yours is double labeled. This is fucking rare as shit. What were we thinking?
Double labeled.
Rewax recap. But for real, thanks for sharing it ahead of time. I'm going to be replacing Barry's bottle. But,
no problem.
Let's dive in a little closer. I can smell from here.
Oh, yeah.
I probably could just do the nose from here.
Right,
but
exactly.
Oh, my Lord. Have mercy on my soul. John said back in the SR video, double Bourbon County.
Right.
This has that going on.
Oh,
there is so much brownie batter and custard and like burnt sugars.
Whiskey.
The whiskey is just like...
It has... Remember that rare barrel note we got from Rare?
Mm-hmm. It's got that going on.
Where like you can smell the splinters of the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
You really get the oak, yeah. But I wouldn't call this tannins at all.
No. But where you can just visualize, you can just see it in the barrel.
I know.
You can put yourself in that barrel by smelling this.
Oh my god. I don't get any dark fruits, to be honest with you.
No. I'm just getting
fudgy
bourbon,
brownie
fudgy
batter.
bourbon oak, right? I mean,
just
to put it in simple terms. Camphor lime, maybe.
Brown sugar for sure.
Crab apples ground and crushed.
God damn it. Rose water. It is seriously, it's life-changing. The nose, it's so good. This is why people drop $500 a bottle, $600 a bottle.
Yeah, it's
Wow. I don't. I'm at a loss for words. This is dumb. I legit thought we've been overhyping the new release so much, and
Right.
we're just like, we're putting too much stock into this.
Well, that's what happens when it takes 2 freaking years,
Yeah.
right?
But man, time did this well, and it was ready when it was ready. The barrel spoke to Mike. All right. I don't think there's anything else we could probably, say there's some smoke, some leather, charred oak, all that thing. The descriptors could seriously go almost endless with this beer. There maybe is some dark fruit, but I wouldn't it would be the darkest of the dark, like dates and just insane.
It's super complex.
It's so much different. So many different types of fudge and chocolate, and dark chocolate, roasted chocolate, espresso, fondue, the fondue dark chocolate. It's just, it's fucking insane. Vanilla, coconut, it's all there.
Right,
Fuck, let's drink it. Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to the first ever Assassin video. Hopefully it's up tonight. Interesting.
It's missing something.
Yeah. The viscosity is there initially, but as you swallow, it dissipates almost like it was thin and cola-esque.
Yes.
I do see where the fruit comparisons go in.
Yep.
I almost get a sherry oxidized notes.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, sherry you took the words out of my mouth. Sherry, that high alcohol fruit, essentially. Which I would equate with sherry.
Like angel share-esque sherry. I don't know. It's not bad, obviously, but
it's missing the fudge. I'm not getting the chocolate. Right?
I'm not loving it like I love the nose.
No.
Whoa. It's got this thinness. It's thick. It's viscous. It's the sticky of the icky in the pour and the way it looks in the glass, but the way it feels on your palate, it seriously seems oxidized.
It's not sticking to my tongue.
No, it's not.
It's not coating
like
my
that
mouth.
Sludge. It's not like that.
Like remember yellow, remember gold, how it just stuck, it clings to you. SR, yeah.
KBBS when it's fresh.
All the stouts, it's missing. Morning Light Badge 2, where it just stuck to your mouth. It's also not as sweet.
Well, I think it's damn sweet.
Really?
I think it's damn sweet, but it's coming off sweet with a sherry fruity.
Maybe,
I see Fathead Klein's notes.
Yeah.
I see the dark fruit. I see the way it's perceived as a brownie batter soaked cherry cordial. It's unmistakably fruity. Not like there was fruit harmed or added into this beer. It's not like they threw raspberries in it or something. I don't mean that. There is some serious... I have concerns about infection, straight up. 6 months down the road, fuck no.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's...
And they upped the price on this, you guys. This used to be $25 a bottle. $20 for yellow. And then I think some yellow was coming on before and was $25.
Yep.
And then gold was $30.
Wasn't it $25 at the brewery?
25 at the brewery, 30 at Nova. And now this is $50 for Mug Club and $63 if you won the lottery. So, this beer is not better than gold, and it's not better than yellow.
No. In fact, that's how I would put this. I've only had yellow, gold, and now purple. I would put purple at the bottom, gold in the middle, and yellow takes number 1. I did not have red, so I cannot speak for red.
Is it possible we're drinking it too cold?
Maybe.
We're going to pause it, figure it out for seconds.
It's probably about 50 degrees, 45.
We're going to let it warm up. All right, guys, after a good 20 minutes-ish, we let the beer warm up a little bit. We did what Toppling says, and that this is live beer and keep it cold. So it was kept cold from pretty much the point of purchase to the time you saw us open it.
Yeah.
So we thought we would warm it up into the, high 50s, low 60s, even almost like a low cellar temp.
Yeah.
Just to see if the beer would change a little bit. And it has. It has. Gone are the sherry notes, I would say, or they're subdued.
If they're there,
though, that looks beautiful.
they're very hard to pick out.
So let's go ahead and we'll dive into the taste again. I still love the color of that foam, but
I know.
Here we go.
Much more vanilla.
Yeah. I tasted it like an idiot. Yeah, I get a little bit more vanilla. I get brownie batter, fudge, molasses, brown sugar crust. It's all still there. The nose was Assasin.
Yes.
The whole time.
Yeah.
The nose had me so excited.
Yep.
It's where we get to the taste.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, definitely the sharpness of the fruity, sherry, tart,
It's almost
oaky is gone.
I mean, if it's there, I'm not picking it up at all.
However, I don't get the lingering sludgy mouthfeel.
Right.
That is not, that's nowhere to be found.
It's not sticking to your mouth.
No, I mean, my mouth is definitely sticky.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the beer is making a true lasting impression on my palate.
Right.
I mean, it's definitely good. It's fucking great.
It is.
It's great. It's just different.
It's different from gold, and gold was different from yellow for me. Mm-hmm. So it's just another.
It's a progression.
Yeah, it's another evolution, if you will, in the Assasin series.
I think warming it up. I think if you serve this cold, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
I think you will not like this beer as much.
No.
Now that it's warmed up, I feel a lot better about this beer.
Yeah.
However, that begs the question: is this a $600 bottle? Hard to say.
How much is $600 to you?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. We were just discussing off camera. We were comparing it to yellow and gold, obviously the previous vintages, and we kind of got to talking about like how darkness is different every year, and it seems like Dark Lord, which is a terrible example, is different every year. Black Tuesday seems to be a little bit different every year.
No, that is a very different beer.
Bourbon County seems to be different every year. So why can't Assasin be different every year? So I think
it can, and it is,
and it's okay. It's not like the downfall from batch 2 Morning Delight to batch 3 Morning Delight.
Right.
I wouldn't say it's like drastic. It seriously just has some different flavors, and they use different barrels, different amount of time, different blend. I'm sure. Maybe this is what Sabot wanted. You know, it's hard to say. Maybe this is what he liked the best. We don't know. We weren't there. We didn't pick the barrels.
Right.
It was this fudgy brownie batter bomb full of custard and almost borderline maple and like crazy flavors before, and it's just different. It's more of an Imperial Russian stout than an American double stout.
Yeah, I think it just goes to show how hard it is to reproduce these beers and to blend it, to pick the right barrel, to barrel age it properly. I mean,
yeah,
it's not just putting it in the barrel and sitting and waiting.
No, yeah, the barrel doesn't make a beer magic.
Right.
The base beer has to be magic.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, man, I am still picking up a good amount of like cherry tartness. I want to say tart. It's not like a Berliner Weiss or a sour or anything like that, but there is this like, when I think back to Bourbon County 2015, there was this cherry note developing, and it had like a prickly feel on the back of your tongue where and I'm getting that here, and that terrifies me. So I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to scare everyone off of this beer. Maybe it's just us.
Could be. But it is very reminiscent of that 2015, that BCS 2015 that we know so well because it seemed like every bottle in Minnesota was infected, right? Yeah. And again, we're not saying this is infected.
No. And we're not saying this is a bad beer at all. We're not taking anything away from this beer. This beer is still 100 to me. It's still, actually probably not. It's more like a 98, 99 for me, because it lacks that everlasting feel.
Well, let's put it in perspective.
This is true. It does need perspective.
As a stout, this is Hunnits.
Yeah.
As Assasin,
this isn't Hunnits.
Right.
This is third place Assasin.
Yes.
This
you're
is
still beating,
better than Bourbon County Rare.
You're beating how many breweries and how many beers with this?
Right.
I mean,
I would love to do some of the side project non-adjunct stouts blind with this. I think that'd be really fun, Mama, and I think that's actually a perennial beer. But like some of the heavy hitters
Yeah.
that have the mouthfeel.
What were
to
those
back it up.
candles that Nate had that were
Yeah,
draft only?
but I think those were all
Were they adjunct?
yeah,
Oh, okay,
so.
gotcha.
Yeah, so it's still Hunnits as far as Assassin or as a Imperial Stout goes, aged in bourbon barrels. It's just not Hunnits as far as Assassin goes. So it's really, really hard to actually rate this beer.
It is.
Yeah, we'll give it 100 out of 100 for a barrel aged stout. If you compare it to any other batch of Assassin red to now, I think I gotta settle at like a 98.
Yeah.
I hate to do it.
I'm gonna say.
I hate to do it because I was psyched as fuck, and I'm still excited to go down tomorrow. I'm still excited to get my bottles.
Right.
There is KBBS at the end of the tunnel.
True.
And I'm excited to try it on draft. Maybe it's different on draft. I'm getting a pour on draft tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you'll see how it is.
Ooh.
99. I'm going 99.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sticking at 98.
We just gave regular coffee one.
I know. Yeah, 99. Fine. That cherry-ish, dark fruitish, like plum, raisin, date, fig, all that, like cherry cordial note doesn't bother me. It's just not what I was expecting. So I don't know if I can even hold it against the beer.
Is that detracting from the fudginess that we're missing?
Yes,
Is
definitely. It's a prominent flavor.
I mean, is the fudginess there and we're just getting contrasting flavors?
Definitely.
Or
We're getting the fudge at the start, and then we're getting the cherry, if you will. I like that, by the way. So I'm getting like that fudge-soaked, bourbon-soaked, like cherry cordial. And
yeah.
So it is very, very unique. It's a very, very unique beer, and I guess we'll go with that.
First, and we should say that we're very blessed to be able to try it and review it for you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
First
this
of
is
all.
literally us trying to pick and fight against ourselves and fight against hype and try to give you a truly unbiased opinion. And like I said in a previous video, I don't mean to be that guy who says, oh, it's not as good as last year's. Because that's not what we're trying to do.
Right.
We're trying to truly compare and contrast vintages.
Yeah.
And, you know, my expectations and my fond memories of this beer are so fudge brownie batter laden that I was so hyped to get into it. And here we are.
Yeah.
And I'm not walking away disappointed.
Right.
Well, to an extent, I am. But
Yeah. If you just walk in and order a stout and they give you this,
yeah,
you are
fucking
going to
mind
be
blown.
in heaven.
Yeah. So there's that, guys. I don't really know what else we can say.
Right.
We've gone about 20 minutes on this beer. It's been an absolute pleasure to review this for you. Hopefully you guys don't think we're a bunch of fuckboys who are too greedy for their own good, because really we're very blessed to be able to do this.
Yeah. I'd just like to thank TG for giving Mug Club members a bottle.
Yeah, that's huge.
The opportunity to buy a bottle.
And thanks for making this. This beer takes a enormous amount of labor.
It does.
Time spent in barrels,
Effort.
checking, bottling, blending, everything that goes into making this beer.
Insane.
It's not worth the money because you're paying for an experience at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just think, you know, hats off to them. I mean, they're trying, small ass brewery trying to pull a Goose Island and make the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, guys. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. We've spent too much time on this beer. Not really. But we're going to sit back and enjoy this for probably the next half hour at least.
Yeah.
So see you again in another video.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.